Hey y'all, welcome back. Today is an exciting one. I have received countless messages about hair. One thing is for sure, I think we broke the record books with this one. You guys are dying to see how I do a half up, half down top knot. And it's pretty simple. I think with people with long hair, it gets a little bit more difficult with making the top knot look not so big. Right? So stick around if you want to learn how I do it. You need very few things. You need one hair ties, but you can choose between a couple. So out of these ponies, I can use any of these. I have a thinner one I even like to use. You can even use a scrunchie. As long as you have a pony, no matter what style, you're set. You're probably gonna want a couple bobby pins. The longer your hair is, the more bobby pins you'll probably need. Other than that, typical Morgan hair, you're gonna need a teasing comb, and then at the end, hairspray. All right, so lately I've been using SeneGence Hair Covery hairspray. All right, it's a volumizing and strengthening hairspray. It's not an aerosol, it is a wet spray, and it smells so good. All right, first things first, I don't brush it. I don't do anything. Usually my hair is a mess. I don't brush it all that often anyway. And that's kind of the point of it, right? Is just to make it look messy. So this time I've got a pretty pronounced part right here. It kind of looks like a little V. I'm gonna keep that there. So I like to have hair down. So I only pull it from like middle of like where my temples are, right here. I pull it there, and then this is my trick. I take my thumbs and I go straight up. Biggest tip is that for me, is then I look at my hair the best I can see it, and I'll know I'll need to pick up this. That's where I'll use my teasing comb, and I'll pick up just this little piece right here to make it more even back there. So right there, I can just take this clippy, but I really want you guys to see how I go from here, and I kind of angle it to my crown this way. I don't go back and put all of this back there up too. I don't put all this up. Why? Because that's my full part that I'm going to tease. And then it covers up any mess I have of it not being a straight line. Does that make sense? So right now we are just going to go with what I have, and I'm going to try and keep that part I have there. See that? You loosen it and just kind of let it fall like this. You see my part still right there. And then I can come in and just tighten around the back and keep that front still kind of loose. And I'll just pull these side pieces tighter. And it doesn't have to be perfect at all. All right, so then you kind of just grab it close to the root. This is where you want to make sure all this hair back here is kind of out of the way, because you don't want to suck it up. I'll just use a regular ponytail to bring it really close like this and go around one time so it's tight. Because I have a lot of hair, I want to make sure that that's tight. Do you see what I did there? So it's just like I'm going to put it in a ponytail, but I'm not. So now I'm going to go around this way, pull this hair forward so it doesn't pick up any of this. I'm going to come halfway through, turn it around, and just re-grab with my fingers. And leave it just like that. This is just supposed to be a little teeny thing, and then all this extra is to wrap around and bobby. I want to make sure that my part is fixed. So I'm going to loosen here, pull it through, right? I want to make sure I have the top knot where I want it. So I just kind of start opening my knot, pulling it tighter, okay? And I could actually like go like that. I do want to show you guys how I take this extra hair. All this right here was from the top half of my hair. So then I'll take this and I can wrap it through, around, wherever. I'm going to pin this hair in there. And I do it so you can't see the bobbies, right? Then I'll probably take another bobby pin here, in the middle. Just kind of pin it down, and then the way I see it there, it's pretty good. But then the fun Morgan stuff begins, right? So teasing it, pulling the hair upwards and teasing it to the root. I don't ever recurl my hair once I curl it, so after I tease it, I just make sure I kind of recurl it with my fingers like this. Does that make sense? Then I go back to this top piece right here, and that's that back piece. And then a lot of people, when they do their top knots half up, half down, they put all this hair in theirs. I want that hair for volume. Just kind of working my way around that crown. I'm teasing it. And the nice thing is when you tease it too, you're hiding any of those imperfections or crooked lines that you have from when you went up to pull it up. Then I'll just tease this one close to my head. So then I usually just brush it out with my fingers. Once it's where I like it, where it's gonna stay, then I'll take St. Johns's thickening volumizing hairspray. It smells so good, and spritz it on. So this is wetter hairspray because it's not an aerosol. So I hold it far away, but I can still run my fingers through it. Here you have Morgan's half up, half down top knot. But if you have any other questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. And please message me what else you guys want to see. I love hearing from you. All right, you guys have a great day, and I hope you learned something new. Bye.